It's not morning. Happy Tuesday. What's up, y'all? Tomorrow's only Tuesday. I feel like it should be Friday. Jacob BGC, congrats being first. Hello. Jared Shane, hello. Jacob, hello. I almost started bawling my eyes out because I don't have the recipe for the counter in Pokopia. Oh. Just keep date skipping until you find it. Is it a daily recipe or like a sparkling ripple recipe? I don't date skip for my life. That's respectable. I only time traveled in Pokopia one time. When I was streaming and trying to finish the Team Rocket hideout, and I wanted to finish it before I had to go. So I like time skipped 30 minutes to build my generators. That's the only time I've time skipped. And we're gonna play more Pokopia DLC today. I haven't played really since I played last stream. I picked it up the other day because I wanted to make some progress, and then I got overwhelmed and I stopped. I'll do it for Eventmon. Yeah, I kind of want to like time travel back in time for the events that I missed at some point. Never time skipped. I feel like that's the respectable way to play, but obviously play however you want. Time skip or not. But yeah, I'm gonna hop back into the DLC today and hopefully make some progress. I need to grab my Joy-Cons behind my monitor. 1 second. Wait, actually, is my Switch even plugged in? Low-key, my Switch might not be plugged in. That's not what I wanted to do. Definitely not plugged in. I keep doing this. I unplug my Switch charger to use it off stream. And then I forget to plug it in before streaming again. You're back. Okay, wait, it was right there. It was just not plugged in, I think. Cherry! You're a 45 stream watch streak. That's crazy. I appreciate you. I'm the proud owner of the one and only 45 karat gold electric Keely Labubu. Wow. Something is still not right here. Something's not right here. I love technical difficulties. My machine broke when the stream was broken? No! Choco, I hear you. No. Guys, why is my capture card working? What's going on? I don't want to deal with this again. If my capture card's broken, we'll make more... Let's make more parlor beats. Instead, I unplugged my Elgato, unplugged it in again, and I fixed it. Sometimes that really is all it takes. Okay, but this was unplugged, and now I plugged it in, and now I just have a black screen. What's up with that? Actually, I think I think maybe my Switch is just dead. Maybe that's what's going on here. And I just need to wait for my Switch to not be dead. JV! Legend, wait for it, Dairy. That's crazy. 250 streams. Unreal. Thank you for sticking around and popping into that many streams in a row. What does every Nintendo Switch I get in your time? I just left it undocked. I haven't touched it, I guess, in a couple days. And left it undocked and it died. It's not dead. Better not be dead. That would be pretty devastating. We have a new professor here. It's kind of creepy though. They look and sound just like me. Professor Cherry. Yippee. Have a good stream back after the trenches of Valorant. Good luck, have fun. Oh. Why does my Switch do this? When it's just coming back to life from being dead, that it wants to go purple. Oh, that's not my Switch. That's my capture card. So weird. So weird. There we go. We're alive with 1%. Charge the console. It will soon go to sleep. Jerry, hello! How's it going? I can no longer sell the PlayStation Mini X I have until after 3 years of it being in print. Look, it'll probably be $10 billion by then. Oh yeah, as a professor, you're not allowed, you can't play Pokemon stamped anything, right? That's against the rules. What's it worth now? Ditto small jelly boy. I love Ditto. Yeah, I came back to Wastelands because I was gonna do some decorating here off stream, but then I didn't end up really doing anything. Not until 3 years has passed. I didn't know that there was any, I thought it was just never ever. I didn't know that you could sell stuff that was 3 years old. Started crying when I don't have enough space in my inventory. Was up with me today? You sound like me. And that I mean like crying over the smallest seeming inconveniences, but can't help it. Like, I get it. I do. I'm trying to be you and crying more. Crying is good for you. Like, to an extent. Like, it's good to not bottle up your emotions, you know? Feel things. It's healthier than I was doing before. That's good. Song request. Got you. League location professors can sell them after 3 years. Not sure the rules on buying them. I mean, you probably can buy them for personal use. Like, obviously not from a store because leagues can't sell them, but I would assume that you could purchase them from friends for personal use, but who knows. You just have to trade things of equivalent value. Wait, I have a Professor Tangrowth at home? Is that what he's saying? A home with a wheelbarrow. And some human tools. Darkness Cozy, hello! How's it going? With my Pokédex progress? Probably less than that. $143. Way less. Let me appraise these relics. Good, you? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Oh! I pressed A instead of going up. I'm allowed to get multiple appraised at once, and I didn't click the appraise multiple button. The music, $16. Haha, funny number. That's a lot for something you got out of a play pack, I feel like. A wig wug rug. I gotta see what that looks like. Around 68, the one not funny number. Oh, you just missed it being a funny number on. I feel like 68 is now a funny number by virtue of being in between the two numbers that it is. Just beat Bleak Beach? Nice! I loved Bleak Beach. With Pikachu and Mosslax. Such a great area. What does this wig wug rug look like? Oh, it's huge. Oh, yep. It is a wig wug rug indeed. How do I pick it up? How do I... How do I pick it up? What about mouse mode? Stop picking up the borders! I want to pick up the rug! Go on it? In the middle? Well, I thought that you would pick up a rug, like, by the edge of it, you know? Oh my- I'm- Can I pick it up as Magnemite? We're in Pallet Town. I still gotta go to Pallet Town. Okay. I did it. I also destroyed the ground. That was very dramatic. Surely there was an easier way to pick up a rug. Surely. Timmy, hello! I'm doing good. How are you? Good to see you. When I'm crying because I'm drinking more water. These days are just dehydrated and sad. Does crying dehydrate you? Like, I guess technically you are losing water, but I never really thought about it that way. Oh, I got an hour for stream. Well, I appreciate you being here. But if you can't stay the whole time, that's so fine. Alright, let's go to Bubbly Basin. I filled in the house, like, I filled in one of the existing houses just, like, with blocks to make it legally a home so that I could have a fast travel point. I did not actually fix it up, though. Okay. And I already filled up a chest of random stuff. These are the right blocks, but they're the wrong color. Top 3 most dehydrating things, I think. Kissing, I think if I ever did that, I wouldn't know. Crying, literal strenuous exercise. Kissing? I mean, strenuous exercise is dehydrating because you're sweating, primarily. Can you confirm this? I can't, I'm sorry, I wouldn't know. Alright, we got a submarine! He has never kissed a boy, but one day. I feel like exercising and just also being in the heat. I think the most dehydrating thing I think is just existing in the heat. That's what I think. More than any of those 3. Is this supposed to be Corefish's home? Was that what this is for? Should put something in it. It's finally finished, yo! Thanks so much. It sure is nice to see new stuff get built around here. Suki Mesprit, welcome on in. Raiders, thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, my alerts are broken, so there's no sounds, but thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Crimson Streams, hello. Suki, hello. Hope y'all had a good stream. Feel free to let me know what we were up to. And if you're new here, my name is Keely, or Electric Keely. We play all kinds of Pokemon here. I've just been getting back into Pokopia lately with the DLC coming out, and I've been having fun with that. We do all kinds of Pokemon stuff here. Shiny hunting in ZA, fun! Any luck? Alright, let's make some furniture to make that submarine a home. Is this stuff new furniture from this area? I think so. No, but the past 2 days I got Tiger Shinies. Nice. Well, congrats on the past 2 days in that case. But I have so many more things to sit on than tables. I have so few, like, decorations. Every house I build looks the same. Larvitar and Eevee. Ooh, good choices. I love Eevee. I mean, who doesn't? You playing this DLC too? Are you enjoying it? I had kind of put this game down for quite a while. Not really intentionally, just other things had my attention, but with the DLC I'm happy to be back playing it. Although, I can't lie, the game does overwhelm me. Like, I want to do all these things and then I kind of get overwhelmed and freeze and don't know what to actually build a lot of the time. I need to express my hatred of Twitter updating to automatically putting me in the For You tab when I open it. There's a reason I don't use it. That's so annoying. You should be able to default to, friends, but... Of course, they want to expose you to new things and new people and show you what they want to. Have you made Cloud Island? I haven't. I don't have my own Cloud Island. I know, everyone has the ability to set one up, right? I might do that one day, but I haven't before. I haven't even gone to my own Pallet Town. This game is my definition of bad art is good art. All art is good if you made it. So it's online membership? Oh, yeah. I have that. I didn't even check what things... You know what I should do when I'm decorating a house is see what things that Pokemon actually likes. Instead of just throwing random stuff in it and calling it a day. Oh well. Let me at least throw some stuff in and call it a house. It's probably moving, someone in there will increase my environment level too, right? He doesn't have to be Corfish. I can move anyone in. Oh, Corfish is a builder, right? So I'm gonna need him. So it's good to keep him close by here for now. He's the only builder I have here right now. I throw stuff on the ground, it's giving boy house. I mean, if it works, it works. I just give everyone like a bed and the same wall decorations. Alright, move Corfish into a house. Should I just build Sharpedo submarines everywhere? Lemon, hello! How's it going? What does this need? Oh, I have everything for this. No, I don't. I need someone with scrub to make the pearls shiny. Do I have someone with scrub? No. Okay, but I know what Sharpedo wants. Basin, tall grass, and coral. And Chimney Rock's dig site. Wait, that coral was the small coral or the big coral? It's like this one. Oh, a tall coral and okay, two of those types of corals. Okay. Oh, something over there. Something going on over here. Oh, those are the corals that I need. Oh, someone moved in. Finion, right? Or Luminion? Luminion. Finion's the one that's already in front of me. I'm so happy to meet you that I lit right up. Remember my light, okay? That way, even in really dark places, you can follow my light. Big fish fan, yeah. I do that a lot. Like, I say that I get Pokemon mixed up. Like, between their own evolution line. Fake Pokemon fan. Embarrassing, really. Every time I start my native self-talk, I think about how you do it. And it's never true, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, whatever you're gonna say about yourself that's negative is probably not true. I'm like, oh, someone hates me. Also, probably, definitely not true. But it can be difficult to feel that that's not true, because it seems true. It feels true. I get it. Three grubby pearls. Sea glass fragments. McAsnerd, hello! Playing some more Pokopia DLC today. How are you? Hello, hello. Let's see. Did I build habitats over here anywhere that mons could have spawned? It seems like the kind of area I would just run around for 20 minutes thinking about what to do next without actually doing anything. That is how I spend a lot of time playing this game. It's just like thinking I could do this, and then getting overwhelmed and not doing any of it. I want Eggos for dinner? Then have Eggos for dinner. I ate craft dinner for dinner. Well, not craft dinner. It was vegan Annie's box mac and cheese, but basically craft dinner. Oh, somebody's over there. Someone's there. Starmie! Ow! It is pain! I just now collided with a large rock. I'm fine. It is fine. I heal with much speed from small injuries. Thank you for worrying. I've been a fitness freak for too long. I'm like, let me slouch, let me eat something horrible for me, let me be sedentary for 5 days. Life is about balance. Being fit and healthy does not mean eating clean and being active 100% of the time. It is okay to eat junk food. It is okay to sit around. Just all things in moderation. Popular break over, back to my complaining. As a professional critical media consumer, I will go out of my way to see what others think of it after it finishes, but I don't want people sharing overblown thoughts of a product that isn't fully out yet. Messing with my own thoughts on it. Wait, what was this about? Oh, I found it. The Twitter thing. I don't want to hear about other people's opinions on the show I've been looking forward to while it's airing. Not even just like people's opinions, but it can be so easy to get spoiled on things on Twitter. Like, if you're watching any kind of show that, yeah, airs week to week, Twitter wants to put content about that show on your For You page. Like, I feel like I'll, be watching, like, people's opinions are fine, it's just the bad ones. No, I don't like seeing spoilers, especially if I'm watching, like, Drag Race, like reality TV, where someone's going home. Like, I don't want to know. People on Twitter who hate TV shows are on Twitter while watching the show. Yeah, you hate it so much that you're posting about it and engaging about it on the internet. Oh, this is one of the guys we needed. Okay, we can get pearls now. I still feel in Cyberpunk 2077 released early. Do people have a lot of bad thoughts on it, or like negative opinions when it wasn't even out yet? It's bothering me the workbench is saying they're closed. They always are if they're ones that were just like there by default. I didn't put that there, like it's just part of the game. If I go to it, it'll open up. But that's how they sit. If you haven't crafted on them yet. Thank you, you're welcome. Alright, let me grab some mons to work on this. Very bad negative opinions, even after devs and publishers caved and released it by fan demand. I don't think that developers should cave to fan demand and release something early that's incomplete. I feel like that can only go poorly. Did you say shade? No, not even. Because I don't feel that Pokemon Company did that. I feel like Pokemon Company manufactured their own deadlines. They never put out something before it was supposed to come out. No, one of this game released ASAP. So don't go complaining it's broken and incomplete. Yeah. It's crazy. Don't worry about spoilers for the show. I'm talking about my wish to fall in love until your dying day. Shown to Kimishinu since I've been a huge fan of the manga for a while. Oh, so you already know the plot and stuff. But just opinions. Unasked for opinions. But RJ, I'm doing pretty well. Did I say that already or not? I can't remember. But I'm not doing bad. I hope TPC is done with their obsession of releasing by late November time for Christmas. I doubt it. I feel like that is like the time to release games, and I don't think that's changing. Unasked for overreactions about the production value. Nintendo loves Christmas, they can't help it. Nintendo loves money. And Christmas season is when people have money they're willing to spend. It's the truth. Am I looking for a mod on YouTube? No, not really. I'll only be really looking for mods if my chat gets too busy that I can't handle it on my own. But right now that's not the case. I know I'm mod, but I'm lazy. Even on Twitch, I've got some mods on Twitch, but I don't there's a lot of times where there's no mods in chat. And I'm just doing it. But I'm just used to it. Maybe that's part of my, like, I don't like to put responsibility onto any other people. Like, I don't want to make people do work. I'll just handle it. Do I want to keep this path at this height, or do I want to lower it to this height? So 1v16, no big deal. My chat's usually pretty chill. Don't often get overwhelmed by it. Like, in terms of people doing, like, I don't, sometimes there's trolls or people coming in and being weird, but honestly, usually I have worse. More of that on YouTube. Like, there's more people on Twitch, generally. But the average Twitch chatter seems better behaved than the average YouTube chatter. For some reason. Or, like, the average first-time chatter. Not to say that's everybody. There's lots of cool and normal people on YouTube too, but for some reason, when someone does want to come up with something out of pocket, it's more often on YouTube. We can make it not chill. Watch this. Uh-oh. Sunshine, hello. I'm good. How are you? Zardwai Heatwave. Ah. BGC in my Pokopia stream. iPad kid versus iPad adults. That might be true. Am I taking a break from BGC? Yeah, I haven't played BGC in like probably a month. I just was kind of feeling a little burnt out. So I decided to take some time. I'll definitely be back into it when the season starts. That is frustrating. I forgot gravel transport was a thing. It's pretty useful if you want to destroy roads. Been doing just Master Ball and got dragged to a weekly draft. Ooh, how's the draft going? I feel like draft league is fun, but it's also a lot. Like for me, every time I've been in a draft league, I've enjoyed it, but also felt like they've driven me to get burnt out faster than just playing VGC. I don't know, like maybe it's because I'm not a big team builder and stuff, so like building a whole new team every week and stuff. Yeah, draft is like very overwhelming for me. Make James do it for you. When I was doing draft, oh, I just realized this is like a mix of two different tilings. It's not all the vibrant one, is it? Yeah, I found draft to be overwhelming, even though I do enjoy it. It's just a lot. Nothing online gives me fun ideas for future events. That's fair. That's a good way to look at it. One. Nice. I love drafting building. It's so funny. making roads fully of the vibrant one before when they're all supposed to be mostly this one with the vibrant like interspersed? I totally was. I gotta fix that. Most of I play them in my head while I enjoy other games and activities. Interesting. Anime is so useful. Yeah, it's so cool. Block replace is so nice. My goodness. What a decade plus of BGC will do to ya. You sort of feel like the chick from Queen's Gambit. Fantastic show, by the way. Put two glossy ones next to each other. I'll do it. I'll do it. Placing something like to make it seem random is also like an overwhelming thing to do. Like it's easier to just have a set pattern that I know I'm following. But now we got some regular ones back to build this part. I love placing things to make it look random. Do you ever have to like undo and redo it because you're like, no, that doesn't look random enough? When I was making friendship bracelets, I would come to that problem all the time with like, I would pick out like 5 colors and be like, okay, I'm not gonna do a pattern for this one. It's just gonna be a random order of these 5 colors. And then I would like, be like, nope, this doesn't look random enough. And undo it and redo it, and it would actually be way faster for me to make it if I was like, okay, I know that it's gonna be like A, B, B, C, B, B, A, B, B, C. If I have this pattern, I can make it way faster. It looks like a neurotic, neurodivergent person made this. It's hard. Our brains are programmed to see patterns. Yeah, like we look for patterns and things that aren't there. Alright, now that I have these pearls, I can go start that, building. Never thought Shelter would be such a relatable spirit animal. Shelter's sleepy. I think my switch time is still off. But this is a done tomorrow one anyways, okay. I had to touch spoilers for Goodbye Laura, especially last Sunday because it was all day with Midyear and Victoria. So opening Twitter on my phone was in fact a minefield. Yeah, I always like, will be like, I'm trying to avoid spoilers for something and then forget. Because it's just, will be like habit to open phone and open social media. Belle, hello! Thank you for the hi, Dre. How are you? Thank you, thank you. Try all of the Basin recipes. Glossy tiling. Need this. So I only bought the vibrant one by accident because I didn't realize. I should probably just make a bunch of those too. But I don't think just repaving the roads is good enough for my environment level. I gotta be habitat maxing. I start using social media when I'm out unless I need to kill time, like watching a Starlight XCX stream and a save on foods for 3 hours waiting for the bus. Sounds like a good time. David Cohen, hello! How goes it? It's awesome watching me stream for all 3 hours is so flattering. I feel like I'm in a hopecore edit. Being sad as hell challenge over time to serve. Yay! I've seen so many pictures of you as Billy help me serve in pictures more. That's crazy because I feel like I am very awkward at having my photograph taken, or like I never know what to do in pictures. So that's crazy. But it means I'm doing something right, I think, and I'll take it. Anima Noctis, hello! How are you? Ah. I'm awkward in every picture I've been with you. You look great. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like that's one of those things that like I do try. Like I feel like I put in effort to like look good in pictures, like, or I'm practiced at it from taking so many pictures of myself. That sounds funny maybe, but true. But I don't know if it comes off or like is effective, but if people think I look good in pictures, I will take it. My chest is hypertrophizing too much. I've never heard that word before, but I am assuming that it means growing, building, whatever the opposite of atrophying is. That's what it sounds like. Let's break all. Oops, these broken road tiles. See where I didn't realize? I must have been tired last stream because this looks goofy, but I literally was like, yeah, this is the tile it is. No, there's two different tiles, Keely. Worked my plaza stairs, made them all pink to match the wall. Ooh, I love it. Well, awkward in pictures because of gaining weight and muscle. You gotta figure out new, all new poses. I feel like I was not able to, place tiles underneath the things before. And this is new. I like how women pose in pictures, and now it works. Well, I'm glad. You deserve to feel confident and look good in pictures. Everyone. I feel like I usually, like how I look. I mean, I guess it's a given. I was gonna say, I feel like I was better in selfies, like, versus when I get people to take pictures of me. But it's because if I'm taking selfies, I'm, like, in full control and also can take, like, 1 billion to get one that I like. Whereas if people are taking pictures of me, then I don't feel like I can have them take that many. It gets annoying at a point. I do in fact Natchison and Aura Farmer poses not because I think I'm cool, but because my posture is terrible. My posture is also terrible. And turn on my Hot McGill student when I take pictures of myself, I have to fake the aura. No, you can't. You're not faking it. If it's there, it's there. You like fire pits underwater? I don't know. I haven't tried. Can you not bring like a Charmander or something under here? Will he refuse to come with you? There's a couple of them lying underwater. And you probably can just with, yeah, I would assume that you can bring fire Pokemon under here, that it's not like restrictive in that way. I'm not sure. I haven't tried yet. Summer Serve anthems. I don't think I know the first one. American Girl. Maybe I do. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You definitely do. I didn't recognize it by title, at least. I don't know if I do. No. No, I have heard this, but it's definitely not a song I've ever thought much about, I guess. And I'm really to hold my head with my hand like a teenage girl looking at their crush. Like this. I do that when I take pictures a lot. Do it again for the edit? Which one? I hope that replacing these damaged road tiles with new road tiles is helpful for my environment level, because it's what I'm doing instead of building habitats and improving my Pokemon's homes. But I do want to improve my environment level. What if I put something here? What do I have? Do I have like a table? Or did I put it down somewhere? Oh, but I wish I had like seats or something to go with it. I feel like make some small little decorative areas with things. This super does not go. I was like obsessed with this song way back whenever it came out. I thought it was so fun. Why does Brexish sing dot dot dot? Brexish? Hello? Hello? Once I was driving and Cassie was sticking her head out the window screaming the lyrics of the song at people on Boundary Road in Burnaby, British Columbia. I love that. And the, I lean against everything. If I'm sitting under my legs in front of me, I have to bend one leg. My biggest thing is that I always, like, I can't sit normal. I am always sitting on my feet. Like, I'm always, even right now, like, sitting with my knees bent on my feet. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's probably terrible for my knees. But I even, like, I do it at work. I do it in my desk chair with my shoes on in front of other people in public. Because I don't even think about it. It doesn't register to me that I'm doing it. I just subconsciously move into this position of sitting on my feet. And then when I realize, I'm like, oh. It's not the most professional. posture of all time. Sitting crisscross applesauce in the office chair. Pretty much. But it's not even crisscross applesauce. It's like... I will sit crisscross applesauce too. Let me readjust. Now I'm sitting crisscross applesauce. But I'm not wearing shoes now. Before dawn, hello, how are you? And like when I say I do this at work for the record, like I don't have like a cubicle or my own office. Like my desk is like right in the middle of the whole office. Like everyone has to walk past my desk to use the washroom. Like people are walking past me all day, every day. And I'm just sitting there, sitting on top of my feet. In my chair. We're probably like, what is wrong with her? I've always felt like it was probably damaging my knees and yet couldn't help it. But you know what, maybe my knees aren't that bad. I'm not sitting in teenage girl pose, I'm literally just a plank, it's terrible. I also just can't sit still. Like I'm constantly moving and repositioning. Whether I'm like in my chair or on my couch, like I cannot sit still. It bothers my cats. Like Charcoal will just want to sit on my lap so badly, but I just can't sit still. So then I reposition and then he gets annoyed at me for moving. I started squeezing a stress ball while not being able to sit still, but also squeezing that untenses me. And then I'll start crying again. Well, if you need to cry, you need to cry. Wasn't I just saying earlier how YouTube chat has the most unhinged things ever? We just got one. I protect my peace by not being there. Oh, no one in chat would have seen it because Automod blocked it. But I can send it to you. Got a pocket beard or both? I don't uncomfortable. No tears. I always screenshot them. Before dawn, the 5 stream streak. I laughed out loud for the first time today. Good. No, that's good. Because I think it's funny too. It seems to be like a rumor in a high school movie. Yeah. I'm really working on the roads while my Pokemon are all in like 1-star habitats. I should probably go help them out. Oh, what's this? Random little house building kit. Random little floating house. Wait, that's cute. Floating houses. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I'm speechless. Yeah. Sometimes being a creator or I don't know, being a woman on the internet just means that. But honestly, you kind of just have to laugh at it. Took pictures of myself following Keely advice from 2024. Make sure your head is following the camera. Did I say that? Was I giving you selfie advice in 2024? Oh, it's so dark down here. Wait, or does this just go into— Whoa. Whoa, what's this? I thought I was supposed to die. Comfort Cafe now open. Comfort Cafe is open for business. We highly recommend our smoothies. We can't wait to see you along with our Pokemon friends, Brion, Igglypuff, Palma, and more. Oh, it's so dark in here. I love that the coral is like a little natural light source. Remember, we have 2 living room chairs and they're facing the same direction. I will lie between them 50% of the time. I think that cafe is open anymore. Yeah, I think you might be right. I keep like just stumbling upon more random stuff. This area feels huge. My natural position is they're lying in a weird pose or folded like a piece of paper. As long as you're comfortable. And hopefully not injuring yourself is what's important. It reminds me of Minecraft. I mean, it definitely has Minecraft elements, especially like the blockiness of it, but I would say it plays very differently. Unless like the main thing you do in Minecraft is building, I suppose. But there's none of the survival aspect of it or combat. But yes, they're both games with cubes. Do you ever sit at the back of the bus where the seats are facing each other and put your feet on the platform on the seat in front of you? Yeah. It makes sense why I get car sick when I take it the fact I put my head on the window all the time. I leave my head on the window, but don't get car sick. Actually, that's something I'm so grateful for, is that I've never been one to get car sick. Never got into Minecraft for some reason. I've played it like here and there, but I've never been super into it. It's more like I've had places like where friends wanted to play Minecraft, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'm down, but I was never like really into it myself. Never even beat the game. Never fought the Ender Dragon. Laying your car on the window is so car sickness core. You're putting your head in a hot, not padded part of this vessel of vibrating pieces of metal and glass. When my commute to work was just taking like one bus for 30 minutes, I would literally get on the bus and make sure I got a window seat and put my head against the window of this city bus and fall asleep and not set any alarm but wake up right before my stop. This is like not when I was a kid, by the way. This is like 1 year ago. Bus ride home, I sat at the very best. I was resting my head on the metal bars. I cannot keep my head up for the life of me. Pavlovian response to Miss Girl saying, next stop, blank street. Yeah. Somehow. I'm showing exactly what I do. No, it was more so the way that I was like, oh, when I took, like, when my commute was on the bus, it might have sounded like I was talking about a story from a long time ago, but no, that's still how I am. The only reason I don't do that is because I'm not on the bus for a long period of time. Not because I grew out of the habit. So I get you. Also, like, public transit makes me sleepy. The train more so than the bus. But like, something about being in a transit vehicle, I just want to sleep. There's so much content. Base game of this. This game has so much content. You get airplanes and greyhounds. Yeah, an airplane's less, like, I can sleep on planes, but it's not like I have to sleep. I pass on the plane, like, good night streaks, see you when we land. That's actually nice, I feel like. It's like teleportation. Don't have to actually experience the time spent getting from point A to point B. Oh, I'm back at the bridge. Okay, I'm starting to see how this all connects to each other. Unless it's Montreal or New York, I listen to bad music and then I'm really in a hopecore edit. Yeah, usually if I'm on a plane like to a vacation or something, I'm just like excited the whole time. But then if I'm on a plane home, I'm probably exhausted. But also probably anxious. I've shed countless tears on the YVR floor after a return flight. The only one I don't sleep on that I've had regular experiences with the BC Ferries type ferry. I feel like there's nowhere good to like sleep on a BC ferry. Like I don't even know where I would go if I wanted to nap on the ferry. The seats aren't very nappable. You're in your own car. But then you have to be parked on the upper deck because if you park in the lower deck, then you're not allowed to be in your car. Another treasure map. The hello I will sleep through after 30 minutes of trying to watch it on my phone. I've never taken the hello ferry. This part is so silly to me. Like, what do you mean I need to splash something with water while we are actively underwater? Because you're so right. Taking the hello is more like taking a plane. Yeah, because you have, it's like, walk on only and you have, do you have assigned seats? I don't know. But I know it's like, just sitting room. Welcome back, my lyric. Welcome back. Do you have a favorite region in Pokopia? I don't know. I feel like in terms of blocks and stuff, I think Skylands is so cool, but it's also overwhelming. Although honestly, this one might be up there. Skylands is a mess. It is such a mess, but like, it's got so many pretty, like, I love the crystal blocks, and it's where you get Dragonite. So that's important to me. I bet it was the worst map to work on. I honestly don't, I feel like I could work on Skylands without getting too overwhelmed compared to others, because it's like broken up for you. If I want to be like, oh, I only want to work on one section. In Skylands, that's so easy because it's naturally like broken up. If that makes sense. Your fans connected all the Sky Islands. I bet people have. These ferries is more like the other train I was on when I was really young. We took from Alberta to Ottawa. I've never taken like a train like that. Commuter train across Canada. A passenger train. Slow, long, you can walk around reasonably. I would kill to ride one of those trains again. I think it'd be cool to go on like a train across Canada. Airports are fun, but trains like that seem so much more fun. Probably cheaper as well. I don't know. For that kind of distance, I don't know. Alberta, Ontario is so far that I don't think the train would be cheap. But I don't know. concept of driving across the country is cool to me, minus the me being in a car part. I know you don't want to drive or don't have any interest in driving, but I do know a lot of people who get car sick being a passenger have a much better time in the car when they're the one driving. Like, don't get car sick as a driver, only as a passenger. You can get your learners permit online? Really? How are they gonna stop you from cheating on the test? Like, not that it's a difficult test as is, but... Now, can they upgrade my class 7 to a class 5 without me having to take a test, please? And thank you. That was allegedly gonna happen, and I want it to happen. Because I hate tests. And I would love to skip that part. S5 test is so nothing. Like, what are you gonna do if you fail? Not drive home. I mean, that's true. Like, failing, it's not, like, the worst thing in the world, but it would still feel bad. I'd just take it. It's totally cheaper to fly. I've been playing this for an hour and a half, and I feel like I've made approximately 0 progress. Right, if I upgrade some of these guys' homes from iffy to average and average to nice, then we could probably get our environment level up to 3. Why is the faster one more expensive? That's like when, the cheaper route to fly somewhere is having like 3 layovers and taking more time. It's like, this seems like it's expending far more resources to get there, and yet somehow it's the cheaper way. So silly. They have hidden cameras in Toronto, Pearson to laugh at people suffering. I would rather have a layover at Toronto Pearson than Dallas Fort Worth any day. makes sense because it's a bunch of shorter flights rather than one big one that's quicker overall. I mean, yeah, I guess paying for the convenience, but... The train that'll always be slower, more expensive than taking the plane. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the actual reason why it's more. But I know that planes, like flights, are not a very profitable business. Like, despite being expensive. I know airlines don't make a ton of profit on the actual flight itself. And I think part of the reason that passenger rail is expensive, actually, okay, I do know, I can speak to this a little bit, but take with a grain of salt. Is that a lot of the passenger rail in Canada the company's called Via Rail, and they own trains and passenger lines, but they don't own any of their own track. They have to use track that is owned by the other rails, primarily Canadian Pacific and Canadian National Railway. And to those railway companies, it is a lot more profitable to have trains on the track that are shipping goods, grain, oil, etc. So Via Rail, the passenger trains, have to spend a lot of money to use the commercial track in certain areas. Because otherwise for the railway companies, it's just not worth it. Because they're not profiting as much as they would be if they were transporting stuff on their rails. Yeah. That's my understanding of it from working at a railway. Let me get your song request. Walk on BC Ferries is the cheaper option than Hollow, but it takes double the time. Wait, I thought Hollow Ferry was supposed to be affordable. I thought that was part of their whole, like, brand identity. Or is it just that it's convenient downtown and I'm out of downtown Vancouver? It's like still kind of expensive, but much faster. Gotcha. I feel like the BC Ferries walk-on rate is not expensive at all. Like, I don't think it's unreasonable at all. It just gets expensive when you want to drive on. The car rates are pricey. The car rates are pricey, but then also, like, oftentimes I feel like it's basically necessary to go with a car because BC Ferry takes you, like, if you go to Victoria, it takes you to Swartz Bay, so if you go without your car, then you have to take, like, a 45-minute transit bus into the city. $45 round trip on non-weekdays for Holo. BC Ferry's walk-on is so cheap. I heart dumping my car at Park Royal and taking the bus to be a walk-on. Do I drive? Yeah. I do. I didn't for a long time though. Like, I got my driver's license at like 25 years old. So I was the friend that can't drive for a long time. Why does Canada go by liters instead of gallons? Why does America go by gallons instead of liters? I like going by liters. It's a smaller like each one is smaller. Like I can visualize a liter more easily. But yeah. It's a rabbit hole. Yeah. Trying to compare the gas price in Canada and the US is always funny because I'm like, okay, gotta convert the liters to gallons and then have to, or like the gallons to liters and then also have to convert the US dollars to Canadian dollars. It's like a double conversion to check if it's more expensive or cheaper. $45 each way? Oh, that's kind of a lot. Use gas budget for the lower median. Will that tell you? Does it work for Canada and the US? Because yeah, I feel like if we like road trip to the States, like spend a day in Seattle, it's often like trying to figure out, okay, is it worth it to fill up before like in the States or is it better to fill up at home? Usually it's better to fill up in the States. Confused by gallons and liters. I mean, 1 gallon is approximately 4 liters. BC Ferries is $15 each way. So I took BC Ferries for Game Garden. Yeah, that is way more affordable. But I guess you're paying for time because BC Ferries doesn't go downtown. Then it's, so if where you're trying to go is downtown, then you have to take like the bus. I'm not smart enough than that, so forgive me. No worries. Worst subject in school. I always loved math, but I know it is a lot of people's least favorite. I was like 20 each way during the week, so it's better choice then. Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's more expensive on the weekends. It's like surge pricing, more people going, whatever, whatever. Don't understand some numbers and concepts and never will, no matter what. Well, that's alright. Chances are most of it will not be relevant to your day-to-day anyways. Algebra. I took foundations of math in high school because I didn't know how to do algebra like at all. Is that like -2? I don't know if -2 is a thing here. I feel like I've asked people this question and I can't remember. The middle math between pre-calc and the lowest option. Yeah. In Alberta, yeah, there's like pre-calc is math 30-1. Also in Alberta, yeah, it's like instead of having math 10, 11, 12, you have math 10, 20, 30. But pre-calc is like -1, and then there's like -2 and -3 that are like simpler. It's supposed to be like more applied instead of like for university, it's more like math for real life. I kept algebra 1 in high school and almost failed that. It's so interesting how classes are named differently because we never had like algebra class. It was just math class. And we learned algebra in math class. I work in algebra because I'm a cashier, but super basic math, yeah. I'm sure you're more than capable. I use a calculator at work all the time. It's basically a requirement because, like, when it comes to honestly, also for like basic stuff, like mostly multiplication and division for like power and voltage, but like I'm not gonna do those things in my head or with a pencil and paper because it would take too long. What's important is like using a calculator is not a bad thing. It's the reason we learn math is to understand what the calculator is doing most of the time. Calc, pre-calc, foundations of math, and workplace or trades. Yeah, I took pre-calc, and then I took calculus, and then I took calc 2 in high school. And then in university, I took university calc 1 and calc 2. And then differential equations and linear algebra 1 and linear algebra 2. And statistics, but statistics is like hardly math. Statistics is its own thing. It was AP Calc, yeah. When I say Calc 2, I guess I mean AP Calc was the Calc 2 I took in high school. Calculus BC. For some reason. We had Calc AB and Calc BC. But Calc BC was the AP one. Nerd, yeah. That's true. I can't do division like that. Full stop. Now if it's really basic, like what's 6 divided by 2? I wouldn't expect anyone to do complex division in their head. 3, do I win? Yeah. Get it? Multiplication, addition, subtraction. That's probably plenty for your day-to-days. Don't ask me 24 minus 17 is expect me to answer in less than 5 seconds. Long division even scary? Long division is strange. I remember like struggling in like, I don't know, 5th grade or whenever you learn long division. I don't know why you learn long division. I remember struggling with it. It like just didn't click in my brain. At first. Mental math is a repetition thing like anything else. Yeah. A lot of mental math is memorization. Like, someone's really quick at basic multiplication. That's likely because they've memorized so much. And not necessarily that they're actually doing the equation each time. Long division isn't real. I mean, long division is something that, like, we learn to understand what you're doing when you're dividing, I feel like. If that makes sense at all. Not that you're actually going to be doing long division all the time as an adult, but you're learning, like, what is actually, yeah, happening. I'm back on Tuesdays. I'm back on Tuesdays for the summertime because I'm busy on Wednesdays right now. I just calculated confirm. I thought it was 8. If you're subtracting an even number from an odd number, you're always gonna get an odd number. So your instinct should never be to guess that that's 8. Screen, mouth agape. Hope that helps. I hope that didn't come across as condescending and genuinely hope that helps. Wow, 360. It starts with a 1 and doesn't have anything but a 0 next to it. It's the easiest multiplication question ever. You played Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus yourself with a notepad growing up? You got pretty good at addition and subtraction. That I did not. I just genuinely enjoyed math. 11 is very easy, number don't fly by. Yeah. There's a substitute doll in this game? Wait, there's a substitute Dream Island? I feel like I didn't know that. Or if I did know, I already forgot. And that just made my day. Oh, he's so cutie pie. I liked doing English language arts in school. I liked English class in like elementary school, but and in middle school, but then once it was high school, I did not. I really even though I like reading, I've always liked reading, I never enjoyed reading like when I was told I had to. It was like, you have to read this book for school. I was immediately disinterested. Why is there no chat below? Because OBS is broken. Same reason there's no alerts. All of my browser sources are currently broken and I haven't figured out how to fix them. I probably need to reinstall my whole OBS. I took so many choir classes, I took my average up compared to my subpar academics. for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing for 42 months. That's crazy. We took swimming with the fishes too, literally. How are you? Hello. I like math a lot, but in college I knew I could not compare to math majors and need to pursue a less abstract field. I don't even think I could compare to math majors. I took like a handful of math classes to get an engineering degree, but not like you do if you take math. Hope Pokopia is going well. It is, thank you. Oh, whichever island the wind takes us to. So substitute will take you to a random island, it sounds like. A nice level of math, yeah. Thing is, learned a lot of math and really don't use most of it. Really don't use most of it on the job. Not to say like that's true for all engineers. I think it just really depends on what field you end up working in. But for my job, the actual math needed is generally pretty straightforward. Power equals current times voltage. Power equals current times voltage times the square root of 3 if it's 3-phase power. That's the most important math, generally, for my job. That I use daily. This equation I have to learn that calculates exercise around BMI and body weight. And I don't even care, like I'm not doing all that. I read so much of my math, found some homework a while back. I was sad to see how much my brain was lost. Yeah, I like still have some of my university like notebooks and assignments. I got rid of most of my stuff, but some of it I haven't. Every once in a while I'll look at it and be like, I can't believe I did this and understood all of this. Especially physics. I want to restore these houses and things and stuff, but I so don't want to have to figure out all the paint colors. That is such a limiting factor for me right now. Let's use 11 times 33 as an example of an easy one. Where is a 6 in the answer coming from? If you asked me to do 11 times 33, I would, in my head, break that up and do like 11 times 3 is 33. So 10 of those is 330. That's 11 times 30, then I need 3 more. Wait, I don't know if that, I don't know what I just said. But I break it up, usually. Add the two numbers together and put the sum in the middle. It's multiplied by 11. I never heard that trick, but that is true. I have it now. Thank you, Math Fun Facts from Harvey Mudd College, explaining it to me. Hint. Smoothie making spot. My mom and Kumon thinking they tutored me in math, but instead they did a placement test and gave me long division sheets while elementary students would sit beside me and do what I needed tutoring on. Crazy. What if I just take this house apart and then use its parts to rebuild that other one? And then put something else here. Now that sounds like an idea. I did physics in high school. Flunked 3 exams. Did you have to take it? For me, like, my school physics was optional. Well, it wasn't, I had to take it because you needed it to get into engineering, but in general, you didn't need physics to graduate high school. I got better, that's good. Is there a faster way to break stuff? That's one of my favorite subjects in high school, and now I'm an art student. This is what we in the business call throwing. I have a learning disability in written expression. I also think that, like, just because you enjoy or are better at one thing doesn't mean that that necessarily translates to what you actually want to do forever. But I also just remembered that with Magnemite, I guess I could just build houses with the wrong color materials, because then you can come back and just use the replace later. Like, you could just use plain colored plaster, and then if I wanted to dye it back to the matching color, I could count the number I need and then just replace them all. Thinking thoughts. Is there a replace feature? Am I okay? Wait, weren't you watching me replace all the roads? Like 30 minutes ago? Oh, is this the Avril Lavigne cover? That's fun. I was like, I was putting carpet on or something. No, I was replacing the damaged blocks with new blocks. That's why Magnemite has been so revolutionary. I thought that's why we all loved him. Because you can reach places. I mean, yeah, also because now you can build without scaffolding or anything. It's nice. What free things online should everyone take advantage of? I don't know. I don't know. I think there's lots of good resources online for like learning and stuff, but I don't know what specifically. So I decided the guitar riff, maybe I'll check if this was a song request or in your playlist. Well, this song is in my playlist, I'm pretty sure. But the Avril Lavigne version, well, this is a cover. But, yeah. This was a request, but the actual song is a banger. I really thought taking this apart would be like really quick. I think the metal version, I think it's fun. I'm gonna obviously be partial to the OG version, but I think it's nice. I think it's fun. It's giving truck guy country, not inherently a bad thing. At that point in my 20s where I've just let go of what's out of my control while still being interested in things. Yes. You've gotta let go of, or at least accept the things that you cannot control. That's a big one. For me. Has been discussed in therapy, even. Turns out you can't control everything. And it only makes things worse when you try to act like you should be able to. There's some things that you can't control, and that's okay. Instructions unclear. Going to make an evil machine to control the world. No! So it feels... call it the Controlinator. This is an episode of Phineas and Ferb. But, no, I feel that. Like a month? Maybe a little over a month ago? I feel like I was really going through it. I was not doing so great. And it was mostly because of things that were out of my control that I was not happy with. That I was letting, like, take over everything. And then things got better when I spent less of my time and energy focusing on those things. Are they better or fixed? No. But if it's out of my control, why am I spending all of my energy focusing on it when I could be spending my energy focusing on the things that are in my control that I can actively improve or change? First the docket is make Keely not boring. Crazy. Do I take doors? Did that house also not have doors? Maybe it didn't. Only this one window. I guess I didn't take apart the floor, did I? Yeah, I left a broken window floating. I'm not even sure if I want to do this for school again, but I have to go back and think why, and then once again, go back to the drawing board. Number 2 is get rid of every politician. Gotta have my priorities straight. Understood. As opposed to having your priorities gay, of course. Stone pillar middle. I do have those, okay. Do 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 do. Maybe I need to be in Magnemite. Maybe that would make this easier. How's my program feel towards helping profession, but otherwise, don't ask me what slow twitch and fast twitch fibers are. I don't know. I mean, unfortunately, any career or education is gonna have the parts that you enjoy and then the parts that you don't enjoy so much. Like, no matter what, there's gonna be some parts that are challenging. It cannot, unfortunately, be 100% fun and easy. Just have to, like, enjoy it enough that it's not gonna absolutely drain you. Need to find more J-rock inspired English rock bands. That sounds pretty niche. I can do every course in 2 weeks. That seems a little ambitious. 1 course per 2 weeks at a time, not every course in 2 weeks. Okay, that does sound more reasonable. How long are they taking, actually? I'm overly ambitious in my endeavor and then hit a wall and crash for at least 1 to 3 months. If I didn't already know your... if I didn't already know your diagnosis, this is where I would be asking if you had ever considered that you might have ADHD based off of that sentence alone. Because that's like very that. One take 2 weeks. The other day last week was like, oh, I hate this so much, and then spent the rest of the week unknowingly dehydrated. Also sad. Cherry requesting an AJR song? This seems very out of character. AJR is one of the few Western pop artists but really? When that album came out, Neo Theater, I literally would like listen to it through every single day. I'll just like go for a walk by myself and listen to Neo Theater. I was so obsessed with it. Taylor was right. August does slip away like a bottle of wine. Or like a buzzball I chug really fast. It's mainly the faster tempo stuff. Their stuff it's fun. It's really different than what a lot of people are doing, I feel. Like, I don't really know anyone else that sounds quite like them. Also weird, learning me talk about drinking caffeine is a recession indicator for me. Yeah. Am I supposed to cut you off? If I hear you talk about wanting to go get caffeine. I don't remember why I came here. I don't think it was to look in the store, but now I am. Well, actually, wait. Kind of. I want to see what these look like. The Aqua House. Me drinking alcohol occasionally. I feel fun as long as, yeah, as long as you're taking care of yourself. That's what's important, of course. Occasionally is generally not a problem though for most people. Oh, it needs to be by water. I tried to put, wait, no, I swear I put the sand toys by the sand pile and it didn't do anything. Maybe because there was also grass there. Very experimental though, which feels rare in the current pop landscape. Yeah, which I honestly feel is why part of why I enjoyed them so much. Like it's just different, even though I do like basic pop music. Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub. Only one. Thank you for the gift sub to Cherry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cherry, enjoy your gift sub. Thanks for the chill vibes. Have a great night. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful night as well. Big treasure chest, waste bin, garbage bags habitat. I'm gonna buy another sand toys because I know there's one here and I put the other one in the park somewhere. Taking the ad out of Cherry Ballad. The instruments are fun to listen to without the vocals. I think I got one of those big treasure chests. I did. But then I also need garbage bags. And a garbage bin. Where would I have those? Craftable. Craftable. I made one pile of garbage bags. Awesome. Oh, I can't mess with this area, can I? I can't mess with it too much. Something plot reasons is going on over there. I hope my family gives me 30 milligrams of Vyvanse so I can feel like a person for more than 5 hours, I think. I have no idea what Vyvanse dosage is supposed to be like. But I hope so too. Thirty milligrams regular man, 20 for 3 years. And your other doctor wouldn't bump you up. It's also like pretty normal to build up tolerance to, like, they usually, or from my experience with ADHD meds anyways, like start you on a lower dosage assuming that you'll probably build a tolerance a little bit and then raise it. I cannot stress how much this song hit me the first time I heard it. I actually love that. I can't believe that. There's actually is an artist that you and I both found and enjoy it independently. I didn't know that would happen. Eli Gaming Corner, hello! How's it going? I'll take this one apart too. I unfollowed Paul Mescal pics on Instagram. I've moved on. I've outswagged. I'm proud of you. Did the Gracie song make you think of him? Doing well, how about you? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Enjoying some Pokopia-ing. Yeah, I actually think destroying stuff this way is much faster than trying to destroy stuff with Magnemite. I've learned. The Gracie song did make me think of him, but also, like, I miss his mystique when every picture of him was on an iPhone. I haven't listened to this stuff in so long, but it's so fun. Okay, we'll re. Teleported to 2019 TikTok. The button does say mode. Change, replace. It really does. Oh yeah, bike store. Cute. I'm experiencing second puberty, but for real this time I'm 30% dumber and have to shave every day. I think that's... Wait, isn't that true? Kind of? Something something like a second puberty in your mid-20s. Maybe not. Local white girl pop fan experiences dynamic and instrumental. Oh, I used my only glass to make a window. Actually, ironically, this song that just started playing, I feel like when I found this song, I thought it was like a similar vibe. It's also like upbeat and fun. I was told about second puberty being a thing. I was like, that's so fake, and now I'm crying and shivering all the time. I have to text myself locker numbers and where I parked my car. I mean, just if it's real, just think of it as an opportunity to just become a better and hotter version of yourself. This song is like a default settings version of AJR song. I think I get it. A bridge between Taylor Swift and AJR. The range of Keely's playlist. Unfortunately, I think of the song as being much more tame compared to... Thinking of this being much more tame compared to if I weren't exercising 5 times per week. I should build manual houses like this. I'm just trying to like rebuild some of the ones that were already here. There's like so many houses that are like in ruins. So I'm like, if I just take some of them apart entirely and then use the pieces from the ones I take apart to rebuild the other ones, maybe I'll actually have enough of the right building blocks. That's my current game plan. And then I'll move somebody into it. Early high school me would love this song. Actually, you know who was AJR to me before AJR? Like the experimental pop group before AJR was 21 Pilots. I loved 21 Pilots when I was in grade 12, I think. TOP. That does not work. wanted to go to a Chainsmokers concert that same year. No, not the same sound, but I feel like to me they were a similar vibe. Someone is saying, "Oh no," over there. One of my Pokemon. Is this something? Does that look goofy? The window is not sealed. About ukulele because of them? Me too! I love the Judge and Heavy Dirty Soul. I get it, it's close to stuff like Weak, but not the vibe of Karma. Anyone spawn in this garbage yet? No. Wait, has Mudkip been following me this whole time? Is that why Mudkip was saying? Was that what he was saying? Oh no, it was Mudkip because he couldn't reach me? Experiencing second puberty minus balding pattern. Well, that's good. Chainsmokers to Tomorrowland were so sick. Were you there? Or just watch? I got nothing against them, but I definitely haven't listened to them in quite some time. Oh, my furniture is so boring. I can't even make interiors of houses look interesting because I got nothing. How are you? Oops. Skillet is the ultimate. Songs I liked as a kid and I still really like them to listen to, but do not put them anymore band. Oh, really? That's not someone I've ever listened to. Apparently incredibly conservative. Oh. Hope we're getting dinner now. I hope work went well. I am pretty good. Thanks for asking. Starting to get a little sleepy. Long day. Wait, these shell lamps would be really cute down here. I know they're from Bleak Beach, but like they fit in perfectly. Well, I'm gonna put these doors on for now so that there's doors, but these doors are not intended to be a permanent fixture on this house, I don't think. I definitely think they're the wrong color. Maybe Duff's return is peak. Yeah, she's on tour right now. I know a bunch of people who are seeing her when she's in Canada. From Vancouver and Calgary. She's in Vancouver this year. I think it's in like January. Yeah, I think it's in like January or something. We need to be like here. So to be here. This would need to be... That's not it. That's not it at all. Making roofs not look weird is so hard. I grew up on Monsters. Was like my favorite song as a kid, but you'll not see me near anything relating to them beyond like Victorious, but that might be pushing it now compared to when I was actually into them. Someone's saying, "Oh no," over there. For the hope of it all. I also plan just in case you do not. I got up in 5 hours! Well, have a good sleep. Take care. I really feel these probably should have just been normal height. Windows instead of trying to do all whatever this is. Well, that doesn't make any sense. If I raise the roof one more, it would look really good. That would take so much more tile to make it all higher. A small window with a door. I do not have the pieces for all that. No. The plaster up higher, not a bigger roof? Oh, move everything up one more? Wait, maybe I just needed another one of these round things over the window. I could have just done a flat roof. I don't want to make the whole house taller. Move the windows down one block? Yeah, I feel like the windows should just be at the lower level. Probably. There should be floor level windows. Thank you. That's... Or should the whole roof be just lower on the right side? The ugly part is I'm touching the roof. Maybe, but I think this looks awkward too. Maybe I need to lower the roof over the windows. The bricks might look good as an accent above the windows. Which bricks? Same as the bottom. Really? I feel like that would look out of place. See, what if I just had another circular awning over there? That looks silly too. Brookglass 7th, you the follow. Some alternative block type. Now I just have two triangles in the front. Doesn't feel right. I'm so overthinking this. I should just look up what the house is supposed to look like and build it that way. No? That's the wrong way. What it's supposed to look like is a killer of creativity. That's true. That's true. That's why I'm trying to figure something out. I'm trying to figure something out without doing that. Okay, wait, this one doesn't have to be. Okay, stuck in Pokopia. I'm in Bleak Beach and I have a request to show a fossil to Smear Guru. I don't know if that's a plot quest. I think that might just be a side quest. But if you're stuck always just look at what your current main missions are. And talk to Tangrowth. He should always guide you the right way. Block forward or backwards. I had to block backwards before and it didn't look right. Oh, but if I went out now, then it would be like 2. It's a square house, the roof designed for an offset house. Heidi! Welcome on in, Heidi Raiders, hello! How was your stream, love? Gundamashi, hello! New Assassins, Heidi. What's up, y'all? Sorry, my alerts are broken, so there's no raid alert, but I see y'all. I hope you had a good stream. Hope y'all are doing well. My name is Keely, or Electric Keely. We are playing Pokopia today. I just recently got back into this game with the DLC, and I've been having a great time. You can make the thing over the main door of the windows. That's what I was thinking, but I don't have one right now, and I don't have the... Oh, terrible timing for ads! Oh no. Aaron Klingbeil, welcome on in, hello. Move the whole wall forward 1 or 2? Oh. I see. I'm pulling the whole house like so far forward. Did I get back in this game, but I got so overwhelmed. Me too. Half of the stream has just been me talking about how I'm overwhelmed. So I get it. I feel like in theory this isn't even that bad if the wall was down here. Keep the triangle style roof over the pyramid. Okay. This funnel's cool. This whole thing looks crooked now because I shouldn't have I made it 3 wide while the window's only 2 wide, so the roof is not centered over the windows and that looks funny. Heidi, thank you for the hydrate. I had to raid and run, but it's late. I hope you're doing amazing. Yes, I know it's late where you are. Have a good sleep. Take care. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. A sloped roof over a house underwater. What if I just get rid of the yellow plaster altogether? Maybe the yellow's kind of ugly anyway. What if I just make it all white plaster? Remove the window next to the door side. But then I also feel like this needs to not be plaster and this should be more, columns. The yellow plaster asymmetry, yeah. It's because I widened the roof because I thought that I didn't like the 2 matching triangles side by side. So I made this one wider, but then it messed up other stuff. Creating some dead space. How so? Like this house looks, the front looks so flat. It's so silly. To replace the plaster, it was just all window, 3 windows. I need to go to get glass from Rocky Ridges. Make the windows make a T shape over the plastic on the left and right. This is a 2-block window though. JV, have a good night. I do think it would look better if this whole wall was offset so that the entryway was forward and the rest of this was back 1 block. Maybe. Or if this part, like, had a lower roof. I just don't like the whole thing being so one note. Like, what if I had this roof, like, flatten out here instead? Flanders, hello! I am good. How are you? What's up? What's up? Good to see ya. Personally, a fan of doors being in the dead space area in my block building games. Wait, what do you mean by that, though? I could have lowered it even more. Like, further back. Made it to the Master Ball rank 1 with Fortress. Nice! Yes, this is Billy. Thank you for the follow. I think if I set this back 1 more, I need more roof tiles. I'm gonna steal it from here. I have a vision, I think, maybe. Oh my god, guys, it's after 10 o'clock. I didn't realize I'm so locked into this house, but I probably have to go to bed soon. Can't wait to get magnetite. I just got it the other day and it's been game changing for building. Roofs are so hard to get right. Corey Zambini, see the follow. Oh wait, I think that that needs to be 1 block further over. Your esoteric villa roof? Thank you. That's such a nice descriptor. I feel. Okay, the flat part is still kind of weird, but I feel like it's kind of better. It's kind of odd, but it's like something. It's like something. It's functional, at least. I haven't finished yet. I've unlocked 5 areas so far. Is there anything you'd make sure not to do? Are you trying to avoid finishing the game, you mean? I think you've unlocked all the areas already. So I would say, like, if you've already unlocked all the areas, I would not hesitate to, do things to further progress the rest of the game. And unlock the other abilities. Change the L shape would make the flat roof not squished. Like turning the whole house into an L shape, do you mean? Don't do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, have fun with it. Oh, I'm Lapras now, underwater. It's not building right now because I need to move them later. Oh, no. I think everything's fair game. I don't think there's anything specific that you need to worry about, like, needing later. If there's anything that's, like, integral to the plot, it won't let you interact too much with it. Making a house with a 3-bike garage with Sprigatito, Droopy, and Smear Crew thoughts. I love it, actually. Make this fit in the bit of grass there. Oh, I was gonna get an L shape the other way. You don't really Magoo and Bleak. You want him. Don't want him to leave Bleak Beach. Why? Wait, is it the best if he stays in Bleak Beach? I thought people would like move him to Pallet Town. To have like a whole building area. Starly, why are you not in Pokopia? True. How family friendly is this stream? I consider the stream family friendly. I mean, everything on Twitch is PG-13, so to your discretion, but I would consider the stream PG-13. Either can work going backwards would probably keep, I'd say keep the triangle shape. I just don't want to fill out, I don't want to fill out the grass because I want there to be like a yard. Also, I put a staircase instead of roofing. That'd be like a Toblerone. Wait, Toblerone is kind of block game roof shaped, huh? Some of the words in those songs say, that's true, there is some non-clean version music. Standing there in my American. No one would ever watch this stream of me building in Pokopia and assume that what I do for a living is that I'm an engineer and that I work in designing buildings. You'd never know. Not that I actually am the architect or anything, or do anything like this, but you never would. Okay, well, there's still this weird. This doesn't seem right. This ridge here does not seem right. But otherwise, maybe. Use on the wires. Yeah. That looks ugly. No, something is wrong here. On the right track, but not yet correct. Wait, I think I'm getting there. Okay. I made an L-shaped roof. It looks good, thank you. I spent way too long trying to figure that out. They do not check your DMs. Now all I want to do is look at my DMs. But yeah, I might change out. Thank you for the sketch. I low-key might change out all the yellow plaster for white plaster. I mean, honestly, the brick maybe here could stay and they could have like a planter in it. Or I just knock this out and replace that with brick. Describing shapes is hard. It is. 4 planters? Yeah, I think that could be cute, right? Should I put the bricks back? Then once I have glass, I'll pop some regular windows into these. Oh, but it's not a house yet. Sorry, I need to seal this corner here. Now it's a house. The slanted part I like better in the triangle style. Now I don't know what that means. Of the door. Instead of the pyramid shape. Triangle versus pyramid. Also, I'm moving Poplio in here. And maybe someone else to increase happiness. Oh, there's a wheelbarrow right there. I can make the Sharpedo, what's that? Now it's perfect. I mean, it doesn't have to be Poplio's house permanently. I just want to move people into houses so that I can have a better, environment level. I don't remember his local dates. I know there's a mid-season, whatever, mid-year celebration at Nikkei on the 22nd. It's a monotype tournament. Not a Reg B, Reg MB. I don't know about any others right now, though. Am I going to that? Probably if I'm available. I don't know. I've so not been... Oh, it needs to be next to... Chimney rocks. Yeah, I haven't really been feeling VGC, but maybe just to hang out. Don't know. I'll go if you go, but also I'm bike with you on Sunday Park. Oh, there's litter blocks right here. Yeah, it's like I could go, or I could spend my Saturday going for a run or a bike ride. I do that setting, can I come? Probably. Alright. Chat, it's 10:30. I gotta go to bed. I finally feel like I'm starting to make progress. I say because I've built one house. Rebuilt one house. Last night I fell asleep to Aquamarine VGC stream. Wait, I'm still only environment level 2? Popular and Corso's house is still iffy? I moved them into a house. Why is it iffy? How did that not improve at all? How did moving them from some flowers outside into a real house keep them in iffy? Can you transfer Pokopia to home? No. Pokopia is completely its own thing. You also can't, like, farm Pokemon in Pokopia because you only, like, see one of each mon. There's not, like, collecting a bunch of one or anything. Wow, the house is that bad. Strange. But I should probably be thinking about getting to bed, y'all. Clefable's entry. Said to live in a quiet, remote mountains. This type of fairy has a strong aversion to being seen. I'm gonna cry again. Alright, who else is streaming? Hi, I'm new. Hi, Cherry. Nice to meet you. I see a bunch of champion streams and one Resident Evil stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna raid. I don't see anyone that I know playing Pokopia today, but I think we're gonna raid BGC because a lot of my friends are still playing BGC. So we're just gonna raid over 2 Sundays. Can you make a hi I'm old redeem? That's funny. My friend Sundays recently got back into streaming. I've been playing a lot of VGC, so we're just gonna raid over there. Go say hello to her. My next stream should be on Friday, I believe, as long as nothing comes up. I usually stream every Tuesday and Friday evening and Sunday afternoons. Those are my usual days that I can stream when I'm available. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone who hung out today for Pokopia. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. There's some raid messages if you'd like to copy and paste them into Ash's chat. I will hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful sleep. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I'll see y'all on Friday or Sunday or whenever I happen to see you next. Goodbye.